you like Afro, grime, hip hop, whatever you like, I got it. What I've realized recently is representation as well. Like if you see people that look like you achieving success, then it gives you more courage to even pursue it harder.
Just the fact that so many people speak highly of you, and then obviously we spoke for a little bit before coming to the studio. I really like your vibe. I like the way you think about this. I like the way you're approaching music as a business, as a career, as a calling even.
Yeah.
And I'm rooting for you.
Ah, thank you, man. I'm rooting for you too. Like, I got my first. I think this is the first time I've ever got free pajamas. Like, this is crazy. This is history in the making right now. Hey. It's gonna be my when I get those big awards, I'm gonna be like, listen, shout outs to Romy, man. Like, we've come far, man.
I will hold you to that.
Yeah,
you don't need to wear the pajamas in the award ceremonies. That's fine. But I want my name there.
Custom made. I could be the custom made Romy pajama. Do you know what I'm saying? We gotta think business right now. Do you know what I'm saying? We could have custom made ones. Yeah, next year. Every guest has a custom made diamond plated pajama.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
A prophecy.
And we'll be holding bank accounts as well, rather than. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. But we do like to start the episodes with something called bedtime thoughts.
Okay.
Which is basically a segment where we talk about small things that keep us up at night. Mm-hmm. So, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Honestly, like mine's are just so random, innit? Like I'll be in bed, yeah, and I'll be thinking of lyrics that are just like, what did he mean by that? Like I'll give you 2 examples. One lyric that always just goes through me is the Michael Jackson one in Bad Boy. Says, "Your butt is mine." That is the first line of the song. Your butt is mine. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's a wild line as the first line of the song. Like, you've got and Michael Jackson had bare writers in the session. Like, it wasn't just him like in his bedroom like those, and everyone was like, yeah, let's go with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I try and envision like what were you going through to think, yeah, we're gonna go with that line there. You know?
There's this song with JID. It's a collab on Dreamville's album.
Yeah.
Dreamville is J. Cole's.
Yeah.
And someone says, I don't remember who. I don't think it was JID. It was someone else. But someone says, "Let it burn like Usher's sperm." Yeah. During the time that there was some news about him giving some STDs
to the kid.
Allegedly. And this man hopped on the studio and he said, "Let it burn like Usher's sperm."
No, that is pretty
That's
crazy. That's crazy, yeah. I wonder, because I make music myself, and I'm always looking at my lyrics, like, does this make sense? Are people going to understand what I'm... But certain guys are just like, what are you... The other one, yeah, this is more of like a flex to me anyways. There's a song called Man Don't Care. I don't know if I said that right. But anyways, it's Jeremy and Giggs. Basically, it's Giggs featuring Jeremy. And one of the lines Jeremy says in the song is on about like, you get punched in the face. Like, basically, he says, you get boxed in the mouth with my fob that I used to log into my HSBC account. And I'm just there thinking, a fob to log into an account. I still got so much money to make. I only have a bank card. If people have fobs to log into their bank account, that's crazy. What is that? No, but just the fact of, hey, I'm here to open my bank account. All right, yeah, here's your bank card. He goes, I'm here to, here's your fob.
No, I hear
it's
that.
It's like, what's the fob opening? Has he got a little separate vault? I've never heard of that.
No, you're right, yeah.
A fob. I know a fob to open the gate. When you go into the hotel, when you open your... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not a bank account with a fob. Yes, I'm at 90 year going over that, like... yeah, so, yeah.
No, but that's true, you're right.
It's crazy, though,
It is
isn't it?
crazy, yeah.
A fob. How much money do you have for the bank to be like, you don't need a bank account, you don't need a bank card, you need a fob?
You surpassed all the levels.
Yeah, all the levels.
You need something else. We're going to get there.
But anyway, I think I think the bottom line is I'm thinking about money too much. I'm here calculating people's money whilst they should be sleeping. So
calculating people's money, or thinking more like, I want to get there?
I want to get there.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. We ain't pocket watching over here. We're getting inspired.
Exactly. We're getting inspired.
Yeah. How about you?
Honestly, the money part really resonates with me. I really like to read about business ideas and how businesses thrive.
Right.
Specifically right now, because of where I've been working, I've been reading more about tech giants, like how companies of that nature are evaluated. And really my biggest question is, how is it that these tech giants can sell a product that doesn't work, but companies are still willing to invest billions just for the possibility that it might work? So reading about this makes me think two things. First of all, whatever idea I have, I'm thinking small. I don't think bigger. And then the second point is I am a victim of like thinking too much of like what's going to happen at the end, rather than just thinking, how can I be more involved in the execution? How can I make the execution faster? How can I make it better? That's mine.
Nah, I like that. That's I think those are right. Those are better thoughts than me thinking about Michael Jackson lyrics. That don't help me at all. But I feel like once
no, I also have very random. I realize you don't know me.
Yeah.
I also have a lot of unhelpful.
Okay.
yeah. Like fair you know, enough. In the last Avatar movie.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, I want to pet well. You know
the
how
the Avatar one, the water one.
Yeah. They were diving with whales. I was like, how can I do that? How can I make that happen? I want to dive with a whale, and I want them to go around me in like circles and stuff. No, how do I replicate this?
Yeah, I can't do water. Me, like that's just like, I think maybe because I come from a landlocked country, we don't have an ocean around us, so it's like water. I can be like swimming pool. I'm chilling, but anything that's like open water, I'm just like, yeah. Give me all your phones. I'll take the pictures. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't messing about with them. Like I watched. Sorry, I'm cutting you off from your.
Oh no, it's okay. Go on. This is about you, anyways.
From your money ambitions and dreams. Do you know what I got from what you just said about the tech giants? I think it's not about the product. It's about who's selling the product. So I feel like just the brand, because you just said tech giants are willing to invest just on the small percentage that it might get big. So they don't care whether the product, they know the 5% is worth investing in case it doesn't go. Maybe 3. Yeah. But so clearly it's the branding of the guy that's presenting the product. So it just says it's not about the product, it's about the person.
I would rephrase that and say that it's more about the problem that is solving. The possibility of solving a big problem is something that companies will and individuals will spend a lot of money on. That's what I've noticed. Okay. Yeah. No, I hear that. But the person who is presenting the package, like the product, that also matters a lot. Yeah. You wouldn't even have access to some of these rooms if you didn't know certain people, if you didn't go to certain schools, you know? So that also matters.
I've actually, I can agree with that one in terms of like people buy into the person as well. Sometimes, obviously, if we downscale it from a big corporation to like us, it's like people will, because I've been in situations where like there's a DJ that likes me over the years. It's got fond of me, and I was like, oh, Prido's a cool guy. I'll send him a song, and the song's not even fit for the type of music he plays, but the fact that he loves me, he will just play the song. So clearly he's not buying the product, he's buying me. Yeah. So it's like the fact that I've convinced him that I'm a good guy, then he will just, so that is also important, and that's what I'm going to get from that. Like, work on yourself and how you present it to people, and, you know.
Yeah, because we're getting so side off track here, but I've been in Manchester for like almost 2 years now. Okay. And before moving here, my first year here was not good.
No way.
Just because my mindset around being here was really bad. I had a very negative mindset about being here.
Why?
I think there was a lot of things.
As in Manchester or England?
England.
Right, fair enough. Okay.
But specifically in Manchester, I was contemplating. I went to university in Newcastle. I was contemplating, should I go to London?
Yeah.
Or should I just leave fully? Like, what do I do? And I tried to be in London for a while, but my mindset was really, really bad. So I was like, I'm not going to do that then. I'm going to do Manchester. And I was just so like closed off to opportunities, to anything new. I was just closed off.
Okay.
And when it got to the end of that year, I was like, I can't keep living like this. If I'm going to be here, I need to make the most out of it. Not creating, not investing in my ideas, not helping other people with their projects. That me, just as I am as a person, that will make me miserable. So I need to do whatever I can to not be a miserable person. Also, I'm too young to be miserable. Imagine, you're not even 30. Well, no one should be miserable at any age, actually. Let me say that.
You can be miserable as long as you're over 35. Below 35, you can be miserable.
But seriously though, like, what happened in your life for you to be resentful of, you dumbass? Go do stuff. So then, changed my mindset, and I've started seeing Manchester specifically under such a different light.
Okay.
And I think that that's another thing that is super important, for you to be open to opportunities and being willing to, even if you don't see one, make one yourself.
No, that's 100% right. I think Manchester is like a little melting point of pretty much everything. If you choose to see the negative side of it, you will see everywhere. But if you can try and put your mind to where you can see the positive, there's a lot of creatives that are hungry here. There's a lot of people that are willing to help you in whatever it is that you want to do. But I think it's just more of like just changing your frequency to try and find, like just be moving in that positive light, and all those positive people will gravitate towards you one way or the other. And just having that, like we were speaking before we started the podcast, just having that sort of mindset of like, just fuck it, let me just do it, let me just start whatever it is, let me try, at least I can try, at least I can say I tried, and I feel like that's one thing that a lot of people don't have, just that, like, all right, I've got the thought, let me just like now just manifest it physically. That's that little gap there where it's like, okay, from thought to physics. A lot of people just like panic in that mode, but I'm glad that you've done it, because I feel like you've created something that's so special. Like I seen it before we even spoke. Like I was just like, whoa, that's a crazy idea. Just pajamas and stuff like that. Because at first I was thinking you have to bring your own pajamas and slumber party, but just the fact that the setting feels more relaxed, and and it's a lot of positive things. When I've watched a few of the episodes as well, like the content that's coming out of it has been like, I'm taking something from it. Because at first when I seen pajamas, I'm thinking, oh, here we go. Now we're going to be talking about, so your boyfriend, why wouldn't got, like, that's what I was initially, do you know what I'm saying? But it's such a good, it's such a good idea, man. I'm a fan. That's why I'm here now, man. I feel like, this is a start of something. So hopefully in the next year, man, we'll have custom-made pajamas out here.
With diamonds. What did you say?
Just diamonds, whatever it is, diamond-plated tags.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that.
No, I visualize it for you, man. I see it coming. Just remember us when you're big time, because I know next minute Ed Sheeran's here. It's like, I'm sorry, guys. You have to submit a bid if you want to be on this.
A slumber party, though. Imagine a reunion party with all the guests. Ooh. And it's just a slumber party. That would be real fun. I'm gonna introduce our guest.
Oh, sure.
Okay. This is a compilation of everything I found out about you.
Right.
But like written by me, obviously, which will be different. And I want to get your approval on this.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wassup B? Welcome to another episode of the Pyjamas Club, a podcast where we talk about everything, nothing, and all the things in between. And this week's guest, the man sitting next to me today, this wise man that's been just dropping gems left and right the whole time, is someone who's been moving nonstop, sliding through the Manchester scene with intention, timing, and just the right amount of chaos. Whether he's cashing G checks, telling his truth, or making sure the energy is fully satisfied, this is an artist who knows how to turn moments into movement. Fresh off a new project that feels slick, sharp, and very much unapologetic, Blue Crocodile isn't just a title, it's a warning. Prido's coming. Manchester raised, global minded, and definitely not here by accident. Please give it up for Prido.
Yeah. I think that's the best one I've ever been introduced. Like that's. Are you a poet?
I really like writing music. Love writing music.
I was gonna say that's like well written, man. I think we could swap jobs, man. I feel like yeah. Nah, thank you though. I really appreciate that. I think I should get a sound bite of that and put it on a project, or just play it in having my little phone so I can always hear it when I'm in moments of doubt. I can just be like, yeah.
You know what I really want?
God.
I really want to do ad libs for someone.
Yeah,
please,
ad libs.
I would. I'm
gonna have to shout you in a session one day because I'm the worst at ad libs. I'm just there like they don't make sense when you're doing them.
No, they don't.
And the fact that you're hearing yourself do them is the crazier part, and everyone's just there like, okay. So I'm gonna shout you definitely.
I'm not saying that they're gonna be good.
No,
I will say that everyone will have fun. Everyone will have fun.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Getting a disclaimer before anything else. Yeah, right. Okay,
I love writing music.
Yeah.
Specifically, I love writing rap, but I don't have the delivery for it. I can, especially when it's coming to like diss tracks, like insulting people.
Diss track.
Oh my god, I have so much fun. But I don't have the delivery for it. You know, it's really sad.
Okay.
The universe knew I would be too powerful.
Be too much, yeah. So let's give her the brains to write, but let's not give her the
It's too disrespectful.
Yeah,
she can't have
both.
my
days. We got Chip in the building. We got Tupac in the back. Mad.
Oh, but
now I'm curious. Now I wanna hear. Who do you like? Who do you not like in Manchester?
I don't know enough people to dislike them.
Out of the people that you know, who's the least favorite?
It's a wild question. Honestly, I can't think of anyone, and it's not because I don't want to name drop them here.
Okay.
It's just I did a lot of growing up as a person in the last few years, so if I don't take things personally, I don't let just anyone into my inner circle.
Okay.
It's hard to dislike someone if you move like that, not gonna lie.
You're right. No, 100%.
And no one has stabbed me in the back yet, so there's no one to...
Nah.
I feel like you have someone, though. Who do you dislike?
I don't like. No, I like everyone, man. Do you know what it is, yeah? I'm pretty much exactly like what you just said. I've got my family. These are my people that we just grow together, and I feel like they shield me when it comes to anything. That's just like, if somebody says anything negative about me and that's not true, then I feel like I've got so many people now that will just correct it, like, nah, definitely it's not like that. Because I try and move positive. The negative way, like, it never worked for me. So it's like, okay, positive is what works, innit? And I want to just be free, man. I want to have I'm a Libra, innit? So not that I'm like crazy with star signs and all that kind of stuff, but the majority of people say Libras are quite like calm, innit? So like my aura is more relaxed when there's peace. You know how some people thrive when there's like you, innit? Like you thrive when there's like, I'm gonna write this 16 for you. I'm more like relaxed when everyone's chilling, man. You know.
I wouldn't say that I thrive.
No, I'm only messing. But if somebody pushes those buttons,
one thing that I really had to learn is how to control my responses to things.
Yeah.
Because I have a very explosive personality. I'm very reactive, and I had to like understand that when I'm in that position, like if something happens and I react straight away, it's not gonna solve anything. No. It's probably just gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying not to be like that.
That's growth. Just clap for that, guys.
But don't test me.
Yeah.
Because
there's a
my
disclaimer.
patience goes so far.
Jeez.
I still have to grow, so don't test me.
Don't test. You still go. You don't be the example.
And it's funny because my personality, like, I'm all laughs and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm always joking.
I wouldn't say you're a very like aggressive person, but
I wouldn't describe it as aggressive. I'm just saying more like if something happens, I'll correct it. I'll clock it real quick.
Jeez.
Yeah, but you wouldn't expect that.
Yeah,
that's probably.
But I think that comes with the times that we are in now, as in you being like a boss lady. I feel like you have to wear certain hats at certain times. So especially like in the industry that we're in, being, I don't know what the correct word is. Apparently, I got told you can't say female. You have to say a lady or woman or. So yeah, you being from that side of the you being from that side of the gender, you have to be strong in it because people will test you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was so funny. But yeah, I hear what you say. That is true, yeah, for sure. And also, yeah, drop the female.
Yeah, drop the yeah.
Drop the female.
See, I honestly, man, I just go to the studio and go home, so I'm not clued up on certain. But I heard that you can't say that, and I don't know why, but I heard. Why is it? What's the reason?
So, from my perspective,
yeah,
female has been used in like kind of a derogatory term in like various ways, and it kind of makes it approximate to like actual animals, like not humans, you know. So woman is just like a more respectful way of.
How about girl?
That also works.
Girl works,
yeah.
Okay, but woman preferably.
I mean, if it's a child, then you wouldn't call a child a woman. But if it's
you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Woman.
So how about male then? Is male also is still in use, or has that been?
I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I think the last time I was called a male was like on an application form. Like
like you had to pick your gender. Yeah. Okay.
How do you do it when you come across them applications where it says female or male? Do you like X?
So scientifically speaking, that's the agreed terminology for sex.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Also for gender, but then like gender has other expressions.
Right.
So the word doesn't really bother me, obviously.
Right. Okay.
I mean, it's a scientific terminology. That's
right.
There's also physical differences between females and males.
Yeah.
But it would be, if it's used in the scientific context or in the sex context, that's fine. But if we're talking about gender, I mean, gender also, you would use that, right? You would use female, male, and all the other bullshit. And all the other terms that are
you heard it here first on the Rummy podcast.
Whoa, not me driving towards cancellation. Let's go back.
Is that why I knew that you never had yet?
No, but in that like there's a context for everything, right? So in that context it makes sense. Are you saying that you're on dating apps?
On dating apps?
Yeah, isn't that what you said?
No.
On the apps? What apps are we talking about?
No, I'm saying when you're filling a form out.
Oh, yeah. Two different types of people here.
No,
in my mind, I was like, is that you mean dating apps?
Imagine me on a dating app. Like, that's so dumb, man. No, don't do that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to move on. So, first question about your actual career. You've been releasing music consistently for a few years now.
Yeah.
When did you realize that this wasn't just a project, this was actually a passion for you and the career you wanted to move forward with?
So you know, it happened a while back in it, like when I was like, I've always liked music, but the first time that I ever jumped on stage and performed to like a small crowd, the feedback that I got, like that energy that I felt, like people like going, "Oh, sick," it kind of stayed with me, and like, and I was just chasing that little buzz of like, and then over time I realized that I was quite good at making music, and then it just grew. And then obviously I'm African, so obviously African mom, she's like, go get a job, real job, all that music stuff. Anyway, I had a job, I went to uni, I had a job, and I just found myself at work just being like not caring at all. Like, you know, like my manager's trying to tell me stuff, and I'm just like, mate, this is not what I even want to do here. I don't care. Fire me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I knew like music was there for. I couldn't do anything else but like have my thoughts on music. So and then like 3 years ago, I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna stop everything and just focus on music. Because I when I was working in retailing, because I didn't want to get a proper job, because I was like, if I get a proper job, I'll be so comfortable.
Pause. Not you saying that working in retail is not a proper job.
No, working. Hey guys, I've done it too. Working in retail is good. Don't get me wrong.
I just wanted to make sure you also had
smash it.
I just wanted to make sure that you also had a possible cancelable moment. It couldn't just be me.
I see. Yeah. No, honestly, retail is amazing. I worked in retail all my life, man. They funded a lot of my music. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just took a gamble and thought, you know what, let me just do it 100%, because when I was in retail, I was like 50-50, more of like 70-30 to be honest, because retail's long. You'd be tired and you don't want to. You don't have that motivation to do your music after whatever creative thing you want to do. And I was working in sales as well, innit? Like I was selling phones, man. And like I used to work in like Carphone Warehouse and 3. So it's like every day you're like, oh hi, do you want to sell your phone? No, I don't want a phone. Oh, so you spend all your time trying to convince somebody to buy this thing. By the time you get home, you drain from trying to convince people, like speaking the whole day. So the last thing you want to do is go and jump in the booth and start recording, innit?
Yeah.
So after that, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this full time, and so far, like it's been hard, yeah, but I feel like it's worked out for the best. Yeah.
I'm really happy that you took a gamble and actually heard that little voice. There's so many people that have that voice in their head just saying, this is not for me. Yeah. I don't want this. But, life happens to everyone. And, when you grow up and you have bills to pay, you can get so caught up on the way that your life is going that taking risks looks like it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Thank you. Do you know what it is as well? It's more of like what I've realized recently is representation as well. Like if you see people that look like you achieving success, then it gives you more courage to even pursue it harder. Do you know what I'm saying? So like when I'm Zambian and I make Afrofusion, when I'm like making music in Manchester, when I look around, there's literally no one that makes what I'm making and is successful. So it's like, how do you get motivated to think you'll be successful in that? So like that's why now like I want to be an advocate for like everyone that's sort of coming from where I'm from the diaspora, and they don't see anybody that looks like them being successful. I'm like, I want to be that. I want to be a pillar. Like little kids that come and be like, you know what? If he can do that there, we can take it even further. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know it's not just about making music. There's a bigger job that we need to do. I feel like there's a lot of talent coming from where I come from, coming from Africa. We are a music people, and we just need the opportunity to be in those spaces where we get given a chance in it. So I know that's one of the things that motivates me, because I know it's not about me. I can it's like a relay, innit? Like I'll take it to this point, and the next person will come and like, So we always have to.
That's how you know that it's your calling, though.
Yeah.
When it becomes bigger than yourself. When you know that you're doing something, and obviously you want to do it. It's part of who you are, but you also want to make sure that you are helping the next person to achieve what they want to do as well. How important it is for you to kind of represent your background in your music, and do you mix maybe sounds from all of these different places in your tracks?
Yeah. I think it's very important. Obviously, like I just mentioned already, I come from Zambia, and I feel like my country is so talented, but we're not represented on the global market. So I try and add elements of Zambian music in my music. Obviously, it's a fusion, so I kind of use like elements that I've got accustomed to whilst living in England. So like genres like grime. No, I'm alright for now. Grime and grime, hip hop, and dancehall. Like I grew up like going to bashment parties, and every birthday party there's Benny Man playing in the background. So obviously that kind of sticks in your brain. And now when I'm in the studio, I'm like, okay, right, those elements that I kind of grew up loving, let me fuse them together and also add where I'm from. And that's me now. So it's important to represent my country, but at the same time we look into the future. Like what would the future look like? The future is not going to be a separated future. It's going to be a mixed future. So it's like, okay, let's try and get everyone feel like they are a part of, they can relate to the sounds,
I could 100% feel that listening to Blue Crocodile.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
And I love how when I told you what my favorite track was, you immediately asked me, where are you from?
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Because when I was big shouts to JP. You on about the song Limbo? She's Limbo and Blue Crocodile and Big Elevantin are her favorite songs. And this is off the EP Blue Crocodile. But the producer JP is from South America, isn't it?
Where is he from?
South America. He's from I don't want to JP. I apologies, man, if I mess this up, but it might be from Argentina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I know obviously it's different, but I feel like the sounds are very similar. Like Argentina, South America, Portugal, Angola. Like I feel Brazil. I feel like those sounds connect. I don't know. There's just an element for in those countries that I feel like it's influenced from the same source. But So when you say that, I was like, Yeah, because when I was making that song, this is all I had in my head, like, okay, Brazil, Carnival, or just FIFA, you know, like them elements in it. So it kind of makes sense. Oh, I brought you a gift as well, you know.
You brought me a
gift?
Right.
Come on. This is
oh, thank you.
It's the merch from the EP Blue Crocodile. So I know you're not gonna make it to the tour, but at least you can go and represent when you on holiday in Brazil and say, yo, listen.
Oh, this is so cute. Thank you.
Man,
I need to show this on camera. Thank you so much.
Anytime, man. Yeah, that's the Blue Crocodile.
I love it.
That's the merch for the tour. So yeah, man.
I promise you, I will wear this in Brazil.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, send us some pictures.
I promise you, I will.
Yeah, man. And hopefully, I was saying to Victoria, hopefully you guys can lay the foundation. So 2027, we can go to Brazil for a show. Come on, that's the plan, man.
Yes. World tour. That's where you need to be on every stage, everywhere. Thank you.
No, anytime, man.
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah.
I can't wait to wear this in Brazil and send you that picture.
No, thank you. We'll look forward to it.
I even forgot. I had a question on deck and I forgot what the question was.
You were talking about your favorite foods.
I love how, by the way, I have ADHD. And I absolutely love how every single person I have on the podcast, I forget what the thing is, but everyone always goes back. They always go, this is what you said. Thank you so much, guys, for paying attention where I fell.
Yeah.
On the topic of Blue Crocodile.
Yes.
How did that project come up?
So with Blue Crocodile, the EP, so like the past 2 years, right, I've been putting out music, but I was doing it in a sense where I was just putting singles out, so just like one song every other month, and I was getting so many like messages saying, yo, we like the music, but can we just get like a bunch of songs at once? And we're having to wait. So so I kind of just thought, you know what. And what also happened was, like, I would put a song out, like I'll put a song out this month, right? And but songs are slow, so like in terms of like people getting to like the songs, you could put a song out today and people will only like it in like January, February. They're like, oh, you know what, I actually like this song. Then they'll start listening to it then. But in my case, it would be like January time, I'm ready to put another song out. So do you know what I'm saying? So there was like things that were just overlapping each other because of how frequent I was putting music out. So then obviously an opportunity came for me to work with a company called Scruff of the Neck. They're from Manchester. They're like a promotion and a record label, and Savage PMP, to put on an event. And I thought, you know what if I can just put an EP out then, and then obviously that will be the event that we're doing it. So we started. I recorded the EP in the space of like a month or so in it, and when we kind of put it out and we put like little testers out, the reception was like pretty crazy. Like everyone was like, "Oh, this is sick! Oh my day, did it!" And then we thought, okay, what if we actually take the EP on a tour, and then that's just pretty much how it's all manifested. And now we're taking it on tour. So yeah, man, that's a short story, but yeah.
About the tour. Is it what dates exactly in February?
Yeah, so the tour, right? So the tour, at the moment, the only dates that we've announced is so it's gonna be in London at the Strong Room on the 20th of February 2026. Then it's gonna be then we're gonna bring it back. The main final date will be the 27th of February. We're gonna be doing it at Manchester Academy. So what we're doing is we also taking a few, like I was saying, I wanna like give back to who's the next art. Do you know what I'm saying? Like people that are coming before after me. So I put out this sort of call out, basically saying if you're an artist and you feel like you're talented but you've been struggling, opportunity is hard as a musician anyway, because I've been through it myself. Just give us your interest. Tell us that you're interested in doing it, and so a lot of people signed up and they showed interest, and through those people we've picked a few that we feel will kind of complement the tour, and so we'll be taking those guys on tours, so they'll be coming with us to London and back to Manchester as well. So yes, we're trying to create a little ecosystem of just like-minded people and inspiring us and inspiring the next generation as well. Man,
guys, pull up.
Yeah, pull out, man.
Both in London and in Manchester.
Yes.
And keep an eye out, because you never know. I might announce new dates.
Jeez. Come on, let's go. The Blue Crocodile Tour. The EP is out as well. So if you wanna go stream that, just type in Prido or streaming platforms, and then the tickets are out right now. Well, by the time you see this podcast, hopefully the tickets are still there. But yeah, I'm not promising anything. So we had the EP, the listening party at Cupra, and that kind of sold out, and I couldn't even get people in. So yeah, don't wait, just do it, man. If you feel like you want to come, just get the ticket. If you don't, or get the ticket, get the insurance. So if you end up changing your mind later on, you can at least get your money back in it, rather than think, nah, I'll buy it later and then just boom. Because I don't on these venues, I can't be like, yeah, just let them in. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully I can see you guys there. I feel like it's a start of something great, like 2026 for me, and just for Manchester and for the people around me as well. I feel like I can feel this thing of like, it's just about to be crazy, man. That's why when you said, oh, could you want to come on this podcast, I'm like, I can feel like this is gonna be crazy, so I want to be a part of something great.
I want to ask you something.
Yes.
Please, if you do add more dates, which I can 100% see that happening,
yes.
Please add them in March.
March.
I can go.
You know what? In March, yeah. I can't even say this on air, but I've got like a big thing happening in March. I'll tell you off air, but
okay.
So I can't even do. I want to do March, but I can't do March. So
can I participate in the thing that you're doing in March? If
you can, it will be crazy. But but yeah, I'll be. It's I'm in a good position. I feel like we worked really hard to get to where we are, and like you were saying, we're just starting. So we just want to keep that momentum going and just making that good music and then representing us as well. Like I feel Manchester has so much talent that the world doesn't see, and we just want to just play our part and just show people that it's not just about London. It's not just about like we here as well. Like we are all talented and we've got something to offer the UK and the world at large. So yeah, man.
Yeah. With the Blue Crocodile, the EP, do you have a favorite song?
Oh, do you know what it is with that? With me and my music, it's like the newest song is my favorite song, because I'm always looking at the old songs like, I could have done that a little bit better here and there. But with the Blue Crocodile, Big Galavanting was my favorite song, so hence it's like the lead single. But now, because obviously I've heard it all the time, and then people say this to me, Big Galavanting. Everyone then when they see me, Big Galavanting, and I'm just like, okay, thank you, I like it. So, but then every time people saying that to me, I'm like, right, okay, I think it's time to get to the next song now. So I think Big Galavanting and 5 a.m. are like in this moment in time, are my favorites, innit? But I don't know. It might be different next year. But so far, I feel like these are these two songs. If you've never heard of me and you listen to these two songs, they kind of sum up what kind of music I make. So Big Galavanting shows the gritty rap side of it, and then 5 a.m. shows the mellow side of it that can relate to. Basically, it's like Big Galavanting, smaller generation, like younger ones. 5 a.m. grown-ups, so I can basically do both sides. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like it's important to be all-rounded as an artist rather than like just focus on one demographic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I read that you were involved with music in church.
Yeah.
You sang in church.
Yes.
Did you play any instruments there as well?
No. I'm Christian, yeah. So I'm Seventh-day Adventist SDA, if you've heard of them. And being growing up, my mom, you have to go to church. There's no two ways about it, So so when I was in church, like it first started with like Bible verses, and like, next week you're gonna recite a Bible verse in front of everyone, so they'll give you the verse, and the whole week you'll be memorizing it, and then on Saturday you go and recite it in front of everyone. So that kind of sort of built up my confidence to speak in front of people, and then obviously that just moved to singing naturally. Joined the little choir, sang a bit, then had a little quartet, and yeah, that's where the love and I think that's where I learned how to sing on key and just know what notes go with what. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a way of learning music theory without actually knowing that you're learning music theory. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, 100. Because I can't read music. You put like, and I'll be like, I don't know what that is, mate. But
that's so common with people that learn about music in church. My dad is exactly the same thing. Like he plays guitar and he sings. If I put a music sheet in front of him, he's like, what is this? But if I play something for him, he's able to just play it back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, it's insane.
No way.
My mom also.
So you come from a music family then?
Yeah, I do.
Do you play?
I play cello and violin. I wanted to be a menace in church.
You wanted to be a what?
A menace. Like I've always wanted to be a problem everywhere.
Oh right, I was thinking that's a new instrument. I'm like,
so the church I used to go to, they usually like very energetic kids. They always make you play the drums.
Okay.
But I was like, you're not gonna box me. I want to play an instrument that we don't have here.
Yeah. Just to be difficult.
Just to be annoying.
A cello, you know.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, it's
I feel like cello is a very like delicate, like kind of. I feel like I would see somebody playing a cello at a corporate high-end gig.
I love mixing instruments that you would see in classical music with African melodies. I just love it. I think it's just such a beautiful. There's this guy. What's his name? I don't know.
Singer.
What's his name? No, he's a cello player.
Right.
And he's on TikTok. He like plays a cello version of like Afrobeat songs. Oh my god.
Does he wear like cowboy boots?
I don't think so.
No.
I'll send you his page after.
Yeah.
It's cello with V or something like that. Okay.
I think I've seen somebody who plays. Well, I might be getting. You remember what does the cello look like? Is it like a big guitar?
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah. I think I've seen him. Does he ever wear a cowboy hat? No.
There might be multiple people to be honest.
Yeah. I've seen a guy that does like renditions of like popular Afrobeat songs and other songs, but it does them on the thing, and it looks pretty cold. No way, as if you play that. That is sick.
Yeah, I need to get back to it. I asked my parents to send me buy me one. Yeah, because I don't have one here. So yeah.
Mommy and daddy, I need a cello.
I told my parents, side note, I will forever be your kid.
Right.
I will ask you for. I could get one myself.
Yeah,
I don't want that. No. I want you to do it.
Are you an only child?
No.
What number are you?
I was the youngest for a while, but I'm the fourth kid, so the third in line. Yeah. Okay, but I have very
the very last born tendencies.
Yeah, I think all of my siblings are very reasonable.
Okay.
I want to be the one that is like
the rebel.
Yeah.
That's
but I've noticed that people that learn about music in church, there's this curiosity about music that everyone has. So for example, you mix so many different genres in your music. It's just it's a characteristic of someone that actually is passionate about it, right? Because if you're passionate about something, you learn as much as you can about it, and you kind of want to just see what happens if I mix this with that.
And it's a feeling as well. It's like it just. That's why they say music is spiritual, innit? Because it's when you're in the moment, when you're in the zone, it just flows through you, and then the next day you're like, wow, we made that. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's certain songs that I've made, and for me, I'm just like, oh, okay, it's all right. And then certain people have been like, yo, that song, it kind of spoke to me, and I'm just like, so I know, like, it's not about, with music, it's not logic. I think it's like you were saying, you put a music sheet in front of your dad and he won't know what that is, but play it once and he will know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's deeper than just D minor. It's like deeper than that. It's just something that's spiritual, and that's why it's so important. And that's why I've always had this thing as well of when you get given the opportunity to make music or to create, the responsibility behind that is also big, because then you are able to touch people in a certain way. So you have to be quite careful with what you want to touch the people with, innit? Like what output you want to give, what feeling you want to give people. If you want to have negative music just to get people doing the maddest of things, then I feel like it's a bit unwise to spend your talent or your calling like that. Try try and heal the world. That's my key. Try and bring the world together than separate it. You know?
I was gonna start singing "Heal the World."
Oh. That's the one. Oh, it's so funny, that video. Have you ever seen that video of Michael Jackson with all these other big celebrities singers, where he's like telling them what to sing and the notes are just not right, and he's just doing all these facial expressions like, wow, Michael Jackson's a little diva, man.
It's so funny because he was like, I don't remember what was the verse that he was singing, but yeah, he sang something and he was moving like, it wasn't like dancing, but he was like this, and then the person next to him starts singing and he goes like,
yeah.
He's like, I know you're not doing my song like this.
It's I think it was Cindy Lauper. Cindy Lauper. And it's like, 'cause you know that rock voice.
Yeah.
And now Michael was a diva, but not even a diva, but like, I think him and Prince were like, the music was their thing. So if you not get into their level with these right notes, and they're gonna just but hey, that's them, man.
Like how you said that it's wild that people will use their calling to not try to create something that can heal the world rather than just incite people into doing crazy things. I don't know if there's anyone out there that kind of fell out of love with music and music is like their identity. Just want to put something out there to remind you that try to find a way to reconnect with it, and the way to reconnect with it is really to just make music.
Just
like
make it.
There's no other way of doing it.
Do it for yourself first, and like just do it for you. Like I feel like this is like just also like a thing for me. Like when years back, I used to try and like, oh, okay, this song's gonna be a hit, and then the girls will love it, and then it will be on this. I used to have this agenda already going into a studio session where I'm thinking of creating something for this. This is what and it never worked.
Yeah.
And the song that I one day I just made this song, just having fun, joking around in it, and it's called Energies, and that song just took off, and it kind of just gave me this thing of like, listen, like, you have no control on what people are gonna like. You just do what you feels natural to you, what you enjoy doing, have fun with it, and put it out. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put that pressure on you. It's not my job to convince everyone about the music. Somebody might like it today or not like it today and like it next week. Do you know what I'm saying? So just put it out.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, man, it's all about putting it out. But yeah, man. Yeah. I'm trying to be motivational right now because I feel
you're doing it. You're literally doing it. Honestly, I don't want to get much into it because obviously we also don't have a lot of time.
I know
left.
I'm looking at that 12.
But I side note though, I really like having conversations with people that where music is part of their identity.
Yeah.
I am one of those, but one of those people that kind of fell out of love with it. And it's so weird, right? When you lose something that it's part of your identity, and you fail to reconnect with it, it's really hard to explain the sense of loss that you get, because it's like, if you don't know yourself, if you don't have yourself, like, what do you have? Wow, that was so deep.
That was deep. If you don't know yourself, then what do you have? Nothing.
So I really, the things that you're saying are really resonating, and I have no doubt that you're gonna inspire other people.
How do you? This is, sorry to cut you off. This is a question for you. I've got this thing called Gamily in it. So Gamily is basically like a community that I'm sort of building together of like-minded people that just support each other. So basically what's happened is, well, obviously when I moved to the UK, right, I've got my immediate family, where it's like my mom and my two sisters, other than that, like, there's friends here and there, but we're not we're not blood related. And then I've realized that so many people are in the same situations where they either by themselves and they get depressed because they don't have their family there with them, and whoever's around them, like, you could have a friend that really cares for you, they overlook them. They're like, it's just a friend, but I'm like, over time, it's like, you know what, sometimes with family, you don't need to be blood related. As long as that person's there for you, they care for you, and they want to see you win, that is your family as well. So I've got this thing called Gamily, where I try and just say, let's just unite. If we are in the same spaces, we like the same things, do you know what I'm saying? We are a team in a sense, innit? What's your take on that? Like, if you found any sort of hardships in terms of, like you just said, when you came to Manchester, you felt like you didn't want to do anything. Have you ever felt those situations where you feel a bit by yourself, or how have you managed to jump those hurdles?
That's an interesting question. So I moved here alone, but I never felt alone.
Okay.
Like, my family is home. All I have to do is take a 2-hour plane and I'll be there with them.
Right. Okay.
But that was the case up until a certain point where something happened, and then for the first time it hit me that, I really am alone in this country. Oh my God. Like, sure, my family is here for me and friends and stuff, but like, I really am alone. But the universe has provided, and
That's cool.
I have a lot of people.
Do you have tips
for people that are struggling
for
with
people that are struggling to either make connections or put themselves in spaces where they are able to find out, because loneliness, especially like now where it's like festive season, that's when you feel it, innit? Like all the adverts are showing families together, and you know, certain people don't have the luxuries of having that, or they've had family that have passed, or they don't get on with their family. Like, do you have any advice on how to cope through these times, innit? Like, I feel like it's so important, because a lot of people don't, like we just said, I've got family, you got family, but I know certain people don't. Do you have any advice for them in terms of how do you cope through those situations?
Yeah. So my mindset towards life, the first thing and this might come across a little bit insensitive, but the first thing that I would say is I lead my life thinking that accountability is the first thing. Right. So meaning I will always first work on myself and make sure that I'm not seeking something that I can't give others. So, for example, if you live a life where you were very unfortunate in the sense of getting a lot of trauma, and maybe things have not worked well for you, unfortunately, those were the cards that you were dealt with. You have to learn how to get new cards, basically. That's the first thing, right? Second thing would be, once you're working on yourself and understanding what are some of the things that you're lacking, things that you need, things that you can improve on, putting yourself out there, trying to make connections with people, start new hobbies, especially as an adult, like when you're not in university or school anymore.
Hobbies.
Starting a hobby and being surrounded with people that enjoy activities, the same activities as you, is such a good way to make new connections. Also, don't be scared of reaching out to people, because like there's so many other people out there that are also trying to build friendships with others that may also be in a similar situation than you. So reach out to people, put pride aside.
Yeah. Pride aside, yeah. Would you say low expectations as well?
Yeah, I would definitely say low expectations. I think not taking anything personally and just going with things expecting nothing back, doing good things for others expecting nothing back.
That's a key.
Will always.
Yeah, that's a key component in that. Yeah. I think I used to struggle with that, like, because you're good to people, you're assuming they should be good back to you, but it's like the world doesn't work like that. Like, so it's more of rewiring your mentality to know that, okay, your task is just to put something good out there. Whether you get something positive back, it's not up to you. Don't even have that expectations. I feel like I think once you wire your brain to just do and not expect something, you are one step to where you need to be. That's amazing. You're so deep, man.
Oh, and
so
also,
deep, man.
sorry. And the final one would be do some research on like communities around you. There's so many cities have like communities of people that are kind of like they build this around something that people have in common. I mean, it could be nationality, for example. I mean, there's like Facebook groups of like Angolan communities here and stuff like that. Again, just put yourself out there. It's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning. But
or come to a Prido show as well, because we have
come to a Prido
so
show.
Flag right there. Come to a Prido show. There's so many like-minded people. I feel like the amount of the people that are attracted to my events are very positive. Like it's always very like, hey, how you doing? Amazing, man. Good to know you. Let's see. What do you do? Oh, let's connect, man. Let's support each other. I feel like because that's the message I try and push out. Yeah. So come to Prido show, man. I'll be performing in February as well. So so
come to a Prido show if you're lonely.
Yeah.
We are running out of time.
Nah.
And there's a segment we have on the podcast called Pillow Talk.
Yes.
Which is essentially a set of rapid fire questions. I don't want you to think much about them. I'm going to ask you a question and you need to give me an answer straight away.
Okay.
First question. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No?
There's no veg in there.
Is that a requirement? A sandwich needs to have vegetables?
Where I'm from, yeah.
Oh, maybe it's different in Zambia. I don't know. Studio sessions. Would you rather have night studio sessions or early morning studio sessions?
Night studio sessions.
Are you a night owl?
I'm not, but early morning is crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, early morning is just like yeah. My voice will sound different to what it will sound at night. So yeah, you might be getting a different.
You don't like the morning voice?
How early is morning? Because I'm thinking 7 in the morning. If you're saying 10 a.m., then fair enough. But anything from 7 p.m. at 7 a.m., I'm like, mate.
You need to be rested. So whatever time you wake up and you feel like you're rested. Yeah. But I feel like the morning voice, like, I don't know, it just sounds...
That's what I'm saying. The morning voice would be good, but then it won't sound the same later on.
That's true.
And then imagine me in the morning saying, yeah, let's go. It's like 7 in the morning. I'm like... You know what I'm saying?
One song that could resurrect you from the dead.
Resurrect me from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna plug my girl Rumbi Taro. She's got a song called it's a new song. It's called, I think, See You Again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like so good, man. I've been playing it over and over, and I'm gonna play it for you after. But yeah.
Okay, cool. What's worse, a dead crowd or a crowd that knows the lyrics louder than you?
A dead crowd.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm sing as much as you want. Maybe I can take a break.
If Blue Crocodile was a place, is it a club, a car ride, or a late night walk?
Can you say the answers again?
Yeah.
A car.
So if Blue Crocodile was a place, would it be a club, a car ride, or a late night walk?
Oh my days! I'm gonna have to say a club because there's more noisy songs in there. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Be honest. This is the last question.
Right.
Have you ever skipped one of your own songs?
All the time.
Really?
All the time.
Do you get tired? Be like, oh, I'm sick of listening to this.
It's more of when other people are listening to it. That's why. For me, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they're doing it because I'm there.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that. like, oh man, come on, man. Like my friends do that all the time. Even when I used to work in retail, like I would walk in and my song would be playing on the PSs, and I'm just like, come on, man. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like you walking in and people are like, oh yeah, she's here now, play a podcast. You'd be like, you know.
Yeah.
Because as a creative, you end up watching your things over and over just to make sure you've done it right, innit? So, yeah, man. But how about you? Do you enjoy watching yourself?
So with the podcasts, I do like it. I actually like seeing people's reactions to things, especially when I know that things are coming. I'm like, did you get that joke? Was it funny?
Yeah.
Like,
no, but that's different. Just like, as soon as they see you, all right, Rami's here now. Put the podcast on.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Like,
no.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But like, even if we're talking about music, with music, I would be like, don't listen to this in front of me, cause I'm scared. Scared. I need to get myself to a point where I'm confident enough with music.
I think you're very confident now.
With music is my Achilles.
Oh, heel. You mean in music?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Like enough. If I write something or sing something and I see someone listen to it in front of me, I get a bit. I get nervous. Not gonna lie. That's because I care so much about it. I respect it so much.
Okay.
But yeah, anyways, we are running out of time. Before we go, we like to ask our guests to set a goal on camera with a time frame. And then we're going to have you back on the podcast once that time kind of comes up. Okay. And you're going to tell us all about reaching that goal.
Right. Okay. So my goal for 2026 now, I think my goal for 2026 is to be more international. I want to take my sound internationally and just showcase my music outside the UK. I feel like I've done it once last year, and the reception was amazing. And this year I felt like, okay, let me build then something that I can take overseas in it. So I'm hoping 2026 I can do more international shows and just, you know, just push the needle and just let them know that we're here in Manchester, man.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, anything you want to plug before we go?
Yes, the Blue Crocodile is out right now. It's my debut EP. It's on all streaming platforms. So if you just type in Prido Blue Crocodile, you should be able to find it. And the tour for the EPs is the tickets are out now as well. So we're gonna be doing the London Strong Room on the 20th of February, and then we're gonna be doing Manchester Academy on the 27th of February. So yeah, I want to see you there, man. It's going to be good vibes. If you like Afro, grime, hip-hop, whatever you like, I got it.
Period. You heard that.
Yeah, come on.
Thank you so much for watching and listening to the Pyjamas Club. All of Prido's info is going to be below, so you're going to be able to find them, including links to the tickets if they're still available by the time this is out. Thanks so much for being on the podcast. I hope you had fun. It was amazing talking to you. Man. You are so cool.
She's the coolest, man. She's the cool. Apart from making me buy my own pajamas, I want it.
Wow, the slander.
No. She's amazing, man. Romy, I feel like, look out for Romy, man. Subscribe and just follow whatever she's doing. She's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I feel like this is only version 1. Trust me, like. Come 2026, big plans, and I'm gonna be here for it. Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Clapping for you. Yay.